everyone, so my name is V, and I've been shadowing a vascular doctor for 4 weeks. It's about a month, and I've learned a lot about humans' anatomy, especially the lungs anatomy, the heart's anatomies, and the vascular anatomy. And today I would like to tell you guys about heart anatomies and how deoxygenated bloods got oxygenated. It's just a way for me to review this material that I've learned. So here's the heart. First I'm going to introduce you to veins and arteries. There's a myth that oxygenated blood is always in the arteries and deoxygenated blood is always in the veins, but it's not the case. Right here we have the pulmonary veins, and oxygenated blood it actually goes into the arteries by these pulmonary veins. And right here we have the pulmonary artery, but actually pump the deoxygenated blood out from the ventricle right here. So first I'm going to show you the human anatomy of the heart. Right here, it's my right arm, so this is the right side of the heart. The heart has 4 chambers, the atrium, 2 arteries, and 2 ventricles. And this is the right side, and this is the right atrium, and this is the right ventricle. And left side, left hand, and this is the left side of the heart. This is the left atrium, and this is the left ventricle. So the way that deoxygenated blood's gonna go into the heart is by the vena cava, and there are 2 vena cava, the exterior vena cava and interior vena cava. Deoxygenated blood's gonna go into the right atrium. Blood's always going to the heart to the atrium. So deoxygenated blood's going to the right atrium, and then the right atrium is gonna contract and pump the deoxygenated blood into the right ventricle, and then the right ventricle is gonna contract and pump the deoxygenated blood through the pulmonary arteries, goes to the lung to get the oxygens. And the way that oxygens get into the blood, the oxygenated bloods get oxygenated, it's that those deoxygenated bloods go into the pulmonary arteries, and these vessels gonna become smaller and smaller, and it just go over the bronchs and get those veins go to alveoli of the lungs, and right there there's small vessels that's semi-permeable, and the oxygens in the lungs therefore can go into that vessels by osmosis, and the hemoglobin molecules, which is the other word for the blood molecules, it will pick up the oxygens and get oxygenated, and then it will go back to the heart by going back to the bronchs and go back to the heart by pulmonary veins right here, and right here it will go to the left atrium. Again, blood's always going to the heart in the atrium first, and then the left atrium is gonna contract and pump the oxygenated blood into the left ventricle, and the left ventricle then is gonna contract and pump the oxygenated blood to the aorta and go to the body. Right here is the ascending aorta, and right here are the vessels that the oxygenated blood flows to the organ that is above the heart, and right here is the descending aorta. It's gonna pump the oxygenated blood to the organs that below the heart. And I also want to introduce you guys to the tricuspid valves, mitral valves right here, And this is pretty easy to remember because this is aorta, so this would be the aortic valves, and right here would be the pulmonary valve. And whenever mitral and tricuspid is open, pulmonary valves and aortic valves gonna be closed. And whenever mitral valves and tricuspid valves are closed, pulmonary valves and aortic valves gonna be open. And I haven't read any further, but I think that it worked that way because if these two valves, the aortic and pulmonary, close, and mitral valves and tricuspid valves open, the blood can be pumped from atrium to ventricle more easily because there's more pressure. And also that's the same thing when mitral valve is closed and tricuspid valve is closed and aortic valves and pulmonary valves it's open, and by that way when ventricles are contracted, the blood can be pumped to the aorta and the pulmonary arteries more stronger and more efficient. That's it, guys. That's all what I wanna explain to you today. Thank you for listening to my video. Have a great day.